BDSM, the rope bunny, and all that good stuff. And I really like that because it touches the Dom side of my heart.
I love that. Okay. That's great.
So, no doubt. So I saw that you had worked with Dark Tech.
Yeah.
I had him on the show a while back. Tell us about your experience working with him, because he's a very inventive guy. Because a lot of the machines that he makes them himself. He makes them himself.
He's super, super cool. He's a really sweet person, very intelligent, and very accommodating. We got along really well. I enjoyed working with him. He's very aware of like body, like body vibes, and like what am I trying to say? You know what I mean, though.
Yeah. So what type of shoot did y'all do? I know he do a variety of stuff.
Yeah, I do a variety of stuff. For this particular one, we were doing mostly like stuff that was pleasurable to me. A lot of the time he does stuff where it's like pleasure, but like also hurting you, which I'm into because I'm a pain person. I'm a pain slut. I like pain.
yeah, I kind of figured. Yeah, I can smell the pain slip through the pictures.
Yeah,
but go ahead.
That was my last shoot with when I was in Vegas with Collective Corruption. That's an indie BDSM site with Lucas. That was amazing. But anyways, for this particular one with Dark, yeah, it was focused on pleasure, and it was really fun. I got to use a fuck machine for the first time. Like a Sibian. It's called a Tremor. It's really small. It's cute. I love that thing. That thing is fucking crazy. And I tried a shot collar for the first time, which I don't like that.
I was gonna ask you, did you do any of the electric play?
Yeah.
I know he does that.
I got up to like 30 in terms of like the pain level, I guess, like the intensity level, and I was like, I did pretty good, I'll admit, because I'm kind of like I have like an electricity fear. Like it's like a lifelong thing that I've had since I was a kid.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm gonna try it because I am a try everything once type of bitch, but I don't like that.
Oh no, because I remember watching this girl named Khalees Sin, the video that he did with her. And it was just funny seeing him just shock her. She like, I was like, oh my goodness. Yeah. So how high is your pain threshold?
Honestly, I have a pretty high pain tolerance. I'm finding like, I know that like impact play and like other stuff like that is different for when it comes to like your skin and your pain, but I get piercings, no issue. Like I had this piercing, it's called a philtrum or a Medusa piercing. I've gotten this pierced 3 times. And yeah, it fucking hurt, but it wasn't enough to make me pass out. And the first time it didn't hurt that bad, honestly. Like I could feel it go through my mouth, but I was like, oh, this isn't that bad. I got my nipples pierced at one point and it felt like someone was just biting me really hard.
Did you get you got your hood pierced?
Not yet.
So you ain't built up the courage for that yet, huh?
Not yet. No, I want to. It's just I don't have the time nor the extra funds for that shit because I'm trying to get my shit together this year. I have no kids, but I have like a mom and I got nephews and I have another niece on the way. And to be completely blunt with you, like I trust the other sister. I don't really trust this one. And I'm an auntie or an uncle. Like I'm an uncle. I'm an auntie uncle. Because I don't give a fuck about gender. And yeah, so I just want to be there for my mom, and my grandma's not going to live very long, and my mom is going to need help after she dies. So I'm just like, I'm trying to get it together, not only for myself and my bag, but also for my family, because they're all I got in terms of that.
Oh yeah, so, I know that feeling because it was crazy. One of the shoots I had to do it the day that my mom had passed. So I had to go see her before she left this earth, and then do 2 shoots on top of that, and knock them out. And knocked him out.
Damn, I bet you did, and I bet she was proud. Damn.
Oh yeah. I made Mama proud of them 2 scenes.
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, your mom is very proud of you.
Thank you. So, and hello, smokers, and welcome to the Smokers Lounge. You know how we always started off? We started off hot and heavy. I'm your host, Cameron Officer Southern Champ, aka the Porn Rap Star. I know what to do. Find all my links with one link, allmylinks.com/Porn Rap Star. Four sponsors to tell you about, the first one being lsworld.com. Next up, eroticismmagazine.com. After that, excitebunny.com. And last but not least, award-winning and award-nominated, we're talking about blusherotica.com. We're a proud member of the GW District Black Podcast Network. So go to shop.gwdistrict.com and, like the Monica said, shop and buy some products from over 500 Black-owned retailers and shops. So buy Black and support Black businesses, people. Also, 5 days in the morning every week, go to fullyswapradio.com and check me out over there. Also, check me out on skyhawkafterdarktv.com as well as the BGP LLC app. Now, I'm going to step out the way and let this sexy, chocolate, gorgeous, thick, voluptuous, Lord have mercy, I just got stuck on her Twitter page. You know, I thought she was going to give me the bald head, so she threw me out. I thought I was the bald head.
I can take it off.
I found her so sexy. No, I mean, you good, you know, but I'm sorry, because it seems like women with short hair, bald hair, have the fattest asses. I'm going to step back and let this sexy lady introduce herself. Go ahead, baby.
Hi, I'm Zuri Love. It's nice to meet you. And yes, bald bitches do have the fattest asses.
Yes, y'all do. Because it's like everyone that had their hair cut, brush cut, or bald, ass fat, plump like a motherfucker. I'm like, damn.
I agree.
Oh my God. So how long you have been in the business, my dog?
I have been in the business in terms of like sex work as a whole since I was 18.
Okay. And on the porn side of it?
3 years. Been 3 years.
And I see you have made yourself a nice name from some of the names that I haven't seen you work with or what have you and everything. And did you think that you would have great success with the porn? Because it seemed like your 3 years, you had a strong 3 years. You shot with Dan Ferrari. And, you know, when I saw that, I said, well, damn, she hit a legend. He's a legend.
Honestly, they're so sweet. I did not see myself really like blowing up. And technically I still haven't blown up at all. Like I have a bigger following, yes, and people apparently like me, which is really cool. But I'm just like, I don't know. I didn't think I was gonna get my face out there, but here I am. My face is all over the goddamn internet now, and I think the more porn I do, the more it's going to be.
See, with me, I try to make it a point to not only interview the legends, but interview the ladies that I feel is the next up and comers. You know, period. And you're one of them for what I have seen, you know, period, and everything. So now let's go back. First, let's begin with what got you into sex work to begin with.
Okay. Honestly, money. I started doing sex work.
That's the biggest motivation.
Huh?
I said that's the biggest motivation, always.
Yeah, definitely the biggest motivation. I did not grow up in a 2-parent home. My mom has been single my entire life. So I didn't grow up being able to have like extra money to go around because I'm the youngest of 3 older siblings. And so I didn't get to have like extra like money to go do fun stuff. And I had a very good life, don't get me wrong. And I was able to do things, just not in like I can have a savings set up for me type of way, because there was just too much going on. So I started it because of that. I had to repeat my senior year of high school, and I started working at 19 during that time, outside, of course, at PetSmart. Originally, I actually had worked in my school's cafeteria from like freshman year to my senior year. And you got paid for that. It was only once every 2 weeks, but that gave me a taste of money, dealing with and capitalism. So I was like, I need to do something else. So I started off sugar babying. That was hell.
Oh yeah. She said that was hell.
Yeah, that was hell. That was like the seventh circle of hell. But I was also a little bit more overweight. I had like my natural hair, and people are assholes, especially when you grow up in LA.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I saw you in West Coast, especially a place where the image matters per se.
Yeah,
especially
exactly.
Hollywood.
Yeah, it matters. Yeah, West Coast till I die. But I hate that. I hate that so much. Like the stigma, like just the ridicule that I've had to deal with. It's not as much anymore, but I still deal with it. It's just I don't talk about it because it's just normal for me.
See, what's funny is that the people that ridicule you now, you can laugh at them. Is motherfuckers pay to look at me now, motherfucker. Deal with it.
Exactly. That's honestly
they paid to go to see me do shit. Fuck
exactly. You. Yeah, no, seriously. Because I definitely had a few people in high school who were mean to me. Like really mean to me. And I was not a mean kid. I was just autistic as fuck and like very sweet and like kind of like not a doormat, but like a people pleaser.
Mm-hmm. I was like that too.
Yeah, but you know what? I cracked in like my junior and senior year. So that went out the window. Pretty damn fast. But yeah, no, I know for a fact that like a few people from my high school actually subscribed to my shit, and I was like,
yeah, do you want to know why? Because they sit there saying, I knew I should have tried to fuck them back in the day. I knew.
Oh yeah, no, all those niggas on the basketball team who used to make fun of me, and like in most sports actually, because I went to high school with my sister, so they all knew who I was, especially because she had her own drama going on that spread throughout the entire high school as well as I did. So yeah, that was. They all were like, "Oh, we think you're ugly. We don't like you." In reality, I'm like, no, all of you wanted to get in my pants and just didn't want to fucking admit it because I'm a huge fucking nerd and not your.
But see, I'm gonna tell you what's funny. Them the one that had the best pussy and the freakiest girls. See, I ain't even go front. The best pussy was in the drama department. They were the nerds. Actually, one of the females that I had some of the best sex with in my life was in the drama department at North Carolina Central University. Shouts out the road.
Freaks. Heathens. We are heathens. Theater kids too. Like, because drama and theater, obviously the same thing. But
oh yes.
I went to school for musical theater and acting, like in college. We're all fucking freaks.
I know, because my best friend Sanders used to work in the theater department as a head. So I already know. But I already know about the thing. Shit. My play sister is April Parker. She played in Have and Have Nots.
Okay.
For Tyler Perry.
Cool.
The light-skinned lady. Light-skinned lady that was the ghetto. Went to school and everything. Lived in the neighborhood. She's my little sister. So now I know about the drama department. Stop playing. Thank you, Ro. You gave me my first threesome in my life on the ninth hole of a golf course on Hillendale Road. That's all I'm gonna say.
Damn.
So I know about the drama department. Stop playing.
Oh yeah, no, I was doing heathenous things outside of school, like, and also sometimes in the school. But that was before they had camera.
Yeah.
And then they installed them, and I'm like, these fucking shits don't work. Like, we can tell if they're on or off. You guys are really dumb if you think we're that stupid. Like,
that's what I never got to fuck in school in the school itself. Now parks and everything else I did indulge.
Have I done that? I've definitely gotten. I think I've gotten a fuck like at the back of the school. I don't fucking remember. Like it probably was. I actually did screw my ex-boyfriend a lot across the street from my high school. And he ain't ever gonna see this, at least I don't think he will. But yeah, if you see this, yeah, I still remember that. Good times. Anyway.
So back on course. How did you get into the business? How you get into the sex work business first?
Yeah, I got into the sex work business via sugar babying, and I hated that shit. And I did it for about from like 2013 to 2016, and it was kind of like on and off because I was like working at PetSmart and going to college at the same time. So you can only do so much when you only have so much time. But then I stopped going to school at one point. And I stopped working at PetSmart because I just couldn't fucking do it anymore. I was tired of it. I cannot work under people. I cannot work for people like that.
You like me, I hate people. I hate people.
Yeah, I don't like people that much. And it sucks because I am a people it's at the same time it's a love-hate relationship because I love my friends, like, and I do love meeting new people to a certain extent, but I'm also like, I fucking hate you niggas because half you are entitled weird assholes who have no boundaries.
Bingo.
Like, and no respect.
Trust me, me running girls' Twitter pages, I know about the DMs, trust me. And that was back in 2013 and 14.
Damn.
Ain't nothing changed.
Nope.
They just won't send the dick pics then.
Yeah, exactly.
So shoot. So basically you would do it, meet and greets, where at the same time, working a 9 to 5 and going to school, what have you. So, how many years was it before you decided to jump into porn, and what made you decide to actually jump into the porn industry?
Honestly, that started from me jumping into escorting. I started escorting first.
Okay.
And that started in 2016 because someone who was like a former like mentor of mine, like a sugar baby mentor, she basically told me that I was going to be able to do it because I was too weird. I was too goth. I was too alternative. And I'm like, oh.
Shit.
Okay, well, fuck you. I can do whatever the fuck I want. So I did. And so I started escorting, and that became way more lucrative. It did take some time, of course, as most things do, especially when you look like me. But
now I'm going to ask you this. You having the golf look, do you think it really made you stand out from the other ones? Because one, let's keep it 100. We already know it's going to attract white boys.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So I know you got a shitload of white clientele all except for that. See, I know the business people. I'm not a dummy.
I do, but I'm lucky. I have a mix. Mix. Some of my clients are white. Most of them are. And then there's a few black men sprinkled in. I love my black men. And then there's a few Latino men in there. Some lovely Native men. I have a big bunch of people supporting me, but yes, the majority of them are white men. But
yeah, of course.
So it's all around.
Yeah.
We know why.
I'm pretty sure you even got a couple of white sons. We'll get to that in a moment. Anyway. See, I be knowing these things, and I don't even know them from a can of paint.
Yeah, of course you do.
Like I know them for years, but anyway. So with you, with escort, did you travel around? Did you do like tours like the girls do, or what have you?
Yeah, and I still do. But just not as much because I've been focusing on my porn career. But yeah, I did the touring, like the pictures, like I have a website, it's a good website. And yeah, I started with that, and then I started doing solo content because when OnlyFans started, I was like one of the first people to start using that site. To be honest. And that was around 2017, 2018. I think it started technically at the end of 2017 going into 2018, but yeah, I started there, and it's still like I'm not an OnlyFans superstar. It's been consistent in terms of like the money that I've been making. Yes, it's been more consistent than it was before. It took me a bit because I'm a niche person. Like I'm black, I'm alternative. Like I got piercings in my face, like, and I have tattoos, and I have a shaved head, and I wear wigs, and I used to wear my nails really fucking crazy. So like, not everybody looks like me. Like, there's a couple people, yes, but again, do you see a lot of like bald-headed black femmes in porn? Not really.
Not really, no.
So,
but to me, I think your look makes you stand out more. Yes. Plus, it's lucrative to be the alt model, because now you playing into the BDS. Yeah, like Avery Jane. Yeah, because you and Skin Diamond. Yeah. Because you playing into the you play into the let's keep on the white man's game, and you're really playing into the BDSM / kink side of things, which
exactly
the fan base is way more loyal and way more rabid.
Exactly.
That you know what I'm saying? That if you can tap into the BDSM side of things, and I'm here to tell you.
And we need more black women and black femmes, black non-binary people, anybody like who's like just we need more of that.
Yes.
Damn it.
Because I like seeing black on black BDSM images. That's just me. Because shit, yeah, at one point I wanted a black submissive or a slave. Shit.
Yeah. I think that is fantastic. Like, I think we definitely need more of that. I would love to work with King Noir. We've been trying to work together for a while. And he's amazing. So hopefully that'll happen.
Yeah, he does.
Ass beat by him. Ugh.
So shoot. So have you reached out to other like Giselle Lane? That was your love, other ladies in the BDSM realm. They are female doms.
I do know Giselle. Giselle from DC, I think, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I think I met them when I was there with my friend Fury, Man Fury.
Yeah, Man Fury. I got to talk to him. He probably come on the show eventually. Y'all stay tuned for that.
Yeah, I adore him. He's great.
He's great photographer, yo.
He is. I can't wait to go hang out with him. I think we're going to be hanging out when I'm in Chicago for Exotica this next week.
So what made you decide to do boy girl? Because you have a lot of girls, let's keep it 100, that they come in doing the solo, but they won't dibble into boy girl content. Well, for one, let's keep it 100, a lot of girls worried about body counts. Funny, you in the business with body counts, you kind of gonna have it. You're gonna do this.
Yeah.
And worried about how many dicks they're gonna fuck or what have you. Or what people think. We all know the bullshit.
Yep.
Or what have you. So what made you to decide, let me go boy girl?
Honestly, because I knew that one, that would be something people would want to see. And two, I love dick.
I like that.
I'm just gonna be honest. But yeah, for the most part, like those two reasons, and like I knew it'd be lucrative, and also like I like having sex with people who have. I love men.
I hate being retired. I hate being retired. Damn it. Yeah, should be one of the ones I'll be working with. But now, so shoot. So your first boy girl shoot, was that on your own, or did you do that with a producer?
No, that was on my own.
Okay.
I haven't shot anything like pro yet in terms of like, I guess pro porn. So I shot with Crash Pad, but that's mostly like.
You shot with Dan Ferrari.
Huh?
That's as pro as it gets. You shot with Dan.
Oh yeah, I did.
Really?
I forgot about that. My short-term memory has been shit lately. But yeah, no, that was fantastic.
Good. I mean, because so tell me about working with Dan. You know, because his wife films it. And also, like I said, also speaking to working with a camera guy versus, because maybe on your own you probably did tripod POV for the most part, unless you had a camera person to your disposal. So speak to working with them, because This was an actual camera person.
Yeah,
you had to worry about putting a tripod
really
the whole time. Go ahead.
Yeah, Suzanne is really good at the camera. Like she's a pro. It was amazing. Working with Dan is definitely what I expected. I expected it to go great. We've been trying to work together for a while, and it finally worked out. He's a super gentleman, very sweet. He gave me a lot of weed. Nice of him. Because he had.
Well, y'all is in California. I mean, it ain't like. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, it's true, and that's why I love being from California. But yeah, like he's a super sweetheart, and we had such a great time.
Yeah, I can see the eyes rolling in the back of the head and everything. Yeah, I see he gave you the D.
D. Amazing.
So with you, because when you shoot your content, all right. How often do you shoot to keep up with updates?
In terms of like my solo content, I try to do that every couple of days, but it can be hard. And in terms of like doing content collabs with people, or say if I got booked for like an actual shoot, which in terms of like a paid one, that hasn't happened yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been trying to do at least once or twice a month. I've also been going super hard on the traveling to collab, and after the next few trips I have, I'm gonna have to take a break because I'm tired.
Yeah, because that traveling, that money to travel.
Exactly, is expensive.
Yes, it is.
And everything's more expensive now as of lately, and I'm just like, okay, like we're already in hell, and now things are more expensive. Awesome.
So with your shoots, excuse me. So with the solos, like, how can I put this? How you stay motivated during the solo? Because it's. I mean, I understand that. Yeah, it's masturbation, but still, it's filming with masturbation. Mm-hmm. And I done the solo video as a man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't need to say no more. You know how hard it is to extend a jerk off for 10 minutes? So I'm just you know, so it's kind of like, so when you do your solos, like, which toys do you like to use? And how many solos you do within in your shooting set? Because solos don't let you have definitive ending unless you actually squirting or something. I'm pretty sure you can do multiple solos. Yeah. Shoot them off like rapid fire. Go ahead.
Yeah, I could do that. Especially now that I can squirt. But honestly, to stay motivated, I'm a reader and a writer, so sometimes I go back to like my favorite like romance stories, or like the hardcore stories I like to read on Literotica. Stuff like that helps me stay motivated in the mindscape to be able to get into the right headspace to do that, because sometimes I don't want to. Sometimes I want to masturbate and do it for the camera. Sometimes I want someone to do it for me, or I just don't want to do it at all. But that's bodies for you.
Yeah, because I mean, even to me, because I had this conversation all the time. I tell females, I always say this: females need to incorporate boy girl into their shit.
Yeah.
Because one, it gives the fan a different look, a different type video that they're going to see. Because you can bore your fan base out real fast by doing a bunch of solos. Unless you just real inventive with the solos like that.
Well, some people are really inventive and have a niche, and they're great at it, and they're making bands. It just, I guess, really depends on what you're doing.
I mean, but how can I put this? It's like, but see that, but that's why I said when it comes to ladies, gotta realize there's such thing called luck, and luck. That some females are just not that lucky to have a fan base that that don't give a shit with you fucking somebody. Or I always say this: if you take something off the table, you better make sure the other shit that you do is so fucking good we forgot what you took off the table. So yeah, because like the girl Gwen Adore, the one I saw on the Pornhub doc, she's very inventive with her shit. You know, period. The way that she plays the camera or what have you, she just don't mail it in, just stuff a dildo on the pussy.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like she's making the experience. Yeah. You know, period. It just does one succumb to the pressure when the fans are asking for that boy girl. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Well, I already plan on doing it, so no one had to pressure me into that shit.
I can see. So now that, well, you already do extreme shit. So the question is how extreme we talk. Because we know porn is becoming, more extreme. They like the rough sex. They want to see the rough sex. They want to see the bondage. They want to see the gang bangs. They want to see the blow bangs, bukkakas, what have you. So what's some of the stuff that you're into, that you're personally into, that you would love to incorporate that would be considered extreme, such as the gang bangs and stuff like that?
Well, I definitely want to do a gangbang. Haven't had one of those yet. I definitely want my first threesome with like just two men. Like I want them to be bi. And because I'm bi, and that's hot. I would love a blow bang. I haven't done that either.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be really fucking cool. Again.
So how many dudes for the gangbang?
Would 5 be considered a gangbang?
That'd be modest, but yeah, that'd be considered a gangbang.
Okay.
Anything that's not a threesome.
Yeah, no. So, there would definitely be more than 3 men.
Okay.
Okay.
So are you into anal?
I am, but I don't know about shooting it on camera just yet. Mostly because it takes a lot of prep. And I also have trust issues.
and see too, this is the other thing that we never really touched on. Anal in normal sex life is not the same as on anal on camera. It's not the same. Because you're going to spend more time in the asshole on camera than he would in the personal life.
Yeah.
Because depending upon how you filming and who you filming with, to start and stop it.
Yeah, and I love anal. Like, I love anal sex, but in terms of like filming it on camera, I'm like, I don't know about that yet. Well, we'll have to see. I'm gonna have to pick someone who I would really enjoy being in.
It'll be best if it's content trade situation where y'all control the flow of it versus someone directing y'all.
Yeah, I probably would.
That would be the best way.
Yeah.
So are you looking to do a DP too? Or see, she wanted to do it. Oh God, I would love to work with you.
I definitely want to do a DP. I've only been DP'd once, and it was ass. So, I need to do that. Okay, it was only ass because the other person was not flowing well.
Mm-hmm.
Like the other person was flowing well, but that's because that was my ex-boyfriend, and the man knew my body. So, that's why.
Yeah. No, trust me, to pull off a DP, both men got to be rock hard. It has to be. I mean, even with anal, he has to be rock hard. You just can't be limp to get it.
Exactly, because how are you gonna get it in? Like, because you could, like, if you're like semi-hard, but not all the ways. That's not really gonna work. No, believe me, I've tried.
Shit, you can't even get it. You can't even pull off a ride sequence if you ain't fully hard.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I love it,
so shoot. So with some of the things that you had shot with people, what's some of the stuff that you took away from those sets that you applied to your own shooting? The way you run your set, the way that you film.
I'm sorry. Ask that question one more time.
I be asking some good questions.
You do.
From the sets that you've been on, from the people that you done shot with, what's some of the things that you done took from those experiences to add to your own when it comes to you filming?
Okay. Well, definitely knowing that lighting is very, very important, especially when you're darker skinned. Let's just be honest. As well as like, I don't know, like the level of professionalism some of these people have in these sets are like, from my experience. I know it's not the same for everybody. So it does help me get, I guess, like a little bit more disciplined with myself in terms of my own shooting, because sometimes it can be pretty undisciplined. So it helps. But also, I live with ADHD and I'm off my meds, and I've been off my meds for a while. So I'm literally like raw dogging reality. So I'm like, yeah, you're doing pretty good for someone who has severe ADHD, and you're doing porn, and you're actually like getting your name out there and putting out content. So, yeah.
I mean, because like right now I'm sitting here looking at well, I'm on your Twitter feed looking at you with Naughty Rare Key with the the Crash Pad series you were talking about.
Yeah, Naughty's so cool. They're a great person.
Yeah, I like when they be doing the way they be doing those horsetail whips. That shit is so cool.
Yes, and they hand make their stuff.
Yeah. Detail. So that's what I'm talking about. Make your own fucking equipment. Fuck that.
Exactly. The fuck.
So shoot. So people, you know what time of the show it is. People, you know we got to do it. Where the pussies go dry, the dicks go limp. Let's talk about the business. Now this is the unsexy part of the show, and this is the part of the show where now we done filmed it. Now we got to make money with it. You know, period, and everything. With you pretty much run everything yourself.
Yeah.
Updating, editing, and all that good stuff. Speak to the ups and downs of this business money wise, because a lot of people, of course, walk in thinking it's easy, think it's quick money, big money, fast money.
Yeah, you got to come into this business like being fully prepared to know that like you were self-employed and you have to take care of your shit, like your taxes, and making sure everything's okay with that. And also buying, like, say if you want to like go like the pro route, getting good lights, having a good ring light, having backup plans when shit is slow and no one's buying anything or tipping. Realizing that your face, if you show it, is going to be on the internet forever. It doesn't go away. Not easily. Especially not anymore.
Not anymore. Hell no.
Especially not anymore. The more the internet advances and the more these motherfuckers surveil us, the harder it's going to be. Also, like, having extra money to get DCMA takedowns because people fucking steal your shit. And have it for free on forums. Yeah, getting tested, having money to get tested, to get talent tested. And having to shell out $200, $300 to get tested to work.
And also curbing your sex life to fit your career.
Exactly. And being careful in your sex life, because STIs are no joke, and especially since there's been a few outbreaks, you got to be extra careful. So if you have multiple partners in your personal life, like having them get tested and swabbed too, so you know that you're safe as well, because unfortunately sometimes you can't trust people.
No, because I always say this test only as good as the last person you fucked. And
exactly. Yeah, everybody's tests need to be cleared completely.
How many days beforehand test a person must have to come shoot with you? I know people have they say you had to have 3 days, 14 days.
It needs to be at least a couple of days for me. Because I don't just do porn. I'm a companion. And if I can't do that work either, we're going to have a fucking problem.
Yeah, trust me. And that goes hand in hand because her being a porn star does boost her rates. But that's a conversation for another day. Trust me, I know. I've been in business long enough. So that all this question brings me to this. So when it comes to guys that hit you up about shooting content, we ain't talking about paid gigs, content. What do they have to bring to the table other than bubble gum and a big dick?
They have to be respectful, polite, have good hygiene. I don't work with anybody that's like not queer friendly, really, because if you aren't, we're gonna have a problem. As a queer person, and also just having lots of queer people in my life, if I see any of that homophobia, transphobia shit, it's going down. Like, sorry, not sorry. So yeah, that, and yeah, also like they need to be verified. And I know they're a real person who actually does porn. It isn't just some person who just wants to fuck me, for free. At that, so yeah, I only shoot with people who are verified content creators and who I know are vetted.
Yeah, because especially in this day and age that now OnlyFans have became king, and every dude with a cell phone now wants to be considered himself a content creator. Now want to try to play in the big leagues.
Yeah, right. And I'm like, no. Like, you think you're special just because you got a fucking tripod and a camera? Like, please, can you actually slang dick? No.
Yeah. Because you got to stay hard on camera.
Exactly. Can you stay hard on camera?
See, and trust me, that's why I'm blessed. I didn't have too many moments where I had to work through it.
I get it. Like, it can be daunting. Like, I don't have a penis, but like, I understand.
Yeah, like, I mean, because if you want to be honest, men, we are the. If you want to be honest, we're the directors of it. Because one, he has to be more mindful of the camera than the female.
Mm-hmm.
It's all said, like for example, like if you give me head, your hair in your face, you should use your off-hand camera, your off-camera hand instead of your on-camera hand to move the hair out the face. Exactly. You know, period. I always talk about when a girl riding the dick.
Yeah.
Part the butt.
They don't block.
Yeah. When she riding the dick with a big pretty ass like hers, god dang it, you part the butt cheek so they can see how much that dick going into that pussy. Mm-hmm. You know, it's a small thing that made that scene pop even more. So speaking about thickness, how big is your boobs, babe? How big are the titties?
Oh, I'm like a 40 triple G.
Nice. And what's the hips? The booty.
You know, I actually haven't measured.
Since she hasn't measured.
Yeah, my body tends to fluctuate.
Mm-hmm. So with BDSM, how long you been practicing BDSM?
Since I was 18.
All right. So what was your first BDSM experience? Tell us about it.
That was with it's always involving my fucking ex-boyfriend. It started with him, honestly. I think one of our first experiences was like impact play and like him like tying me down with something. Like, and I don't even think I was tied down. I think my wrists were just tied. And I think I was blindfolded. After that, I was like, oh.
You see, you found out it's things that you like. I told you it's the theater girls.
Yep, it's theater girls. I've always been a freak. I also was that kid looking at like books that I probably shouldn't have been looking at.
I was reading Kama Sutra and Playboy and Score and all that.
See, exactly. So I was like, okay, this makes sense. Also, like the pain thing makes sense because I have sensory issues. And like sometimes like if you're like on the autism spectrum, it can go one or two ways. You're either gonna have a high pain tolerance, or your pain tolerance is gonna be low, or it might be somewhere in the middle. But for the most part, I have a high pain tolerance. And I have sensory issues. So to deal sometimes with my sensory issues, I like pain. So it makes, and not even like, it's not like, oh, this is like a thing that I randomly do sometimes. No, I like, pain is good for me.
And see, a lot of the male times would like to work with a lady like you because you like pain. So that means like even to the point of like we could do a slut training video, BDSM type situation with the bondage and all that. Yes, I love them type videos. They were so fun.
Yes.
You know, so with you being, of course, to me, you're in an interesting situation because you are a Black BBW alt model. There's not. I don't think there any even claim that in the Black BBW world. You know, period. Do you think because you're practically a one-on-one? Because like I said, I don't know any Black BBW models that's in the alt world. You get what I'm saying? You know, period. Do you think they're gonna make you really stand out even more because you're appealing to multiple crowds? You get what I'm coming from?
Yep. I feel like it could, yeah. Especially because, well, yeah, definitely the BDSM thing, and being Black, and there's not a lot of us BBW Black alt bitches. Like, I don't mean bitches in a bad way. I mean we're all bad bitches.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be way more tattooed than I already am. So that's going to definitely boost, I guess, that alternative part, because more tattoos and also more piercings, because I've recently been thinking the past couple of days and was like, you know what piercings I want now? I want this back. I want a tongue piercing. I want a belly button piercing, and I want a hood piercing. And I want my tongue split one day. So
I'm sorry. I just love clip piercings because they're so fun to play with your tongue. It just
and
it's extra sensitive on top of that.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you really be squirting in. It'd be on.
Probably, yeah. But yeah, so I think it might like make me stand out maybe, like, and it's not really like, it'll make me stand out, but it's not like super intentional, because this is just who I want to be. I wanted to be tattooed and all since I was like a little kid. I've been planning most of my tattoos and piercings since I was 6.
Yeah, so because the reason why I say that, because it is a niche that's never been touched. You get where I'm coming from? You know, period. So to me, like I said, you're playing into the gamers. You're playing into the I guess the geek people. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers like myself was in the comic books and all that shit.
Oh yeah. A huge fucking nerd.
You know, period. Plus you know what I'm saying? It, like I said, it's different fan base that you're tapping into.
Yeah.
You know, so are we going to any conventions that might be coming up on?
I will be at Chicago Exotica this next week.
Oh snap!
Yeah.
Which is sad because that's my birthday weekend and my ass won't be there. So.
Aw, where are you going?
I'll be at home smoking a blunt. That way I'll be.
Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm going to be getting high.
Scared.
Because my birthday the day after 420, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so shoot. So what do you have planned? You got any shoots planned for Chicago? Where's your plans for that weekend?
I definitely am going to be hanging out with my friends, and there's definitely a few people I'm going to shoot with if that all works out. Because originally I wasn't going to go because there's just been stuff going on in my personal life, and work has been kind of slow. So I was considering not going at one point, but now I'm going because things have gotten a little easier. So I'm able to make it. So really grateful for that. But yeah, I got some shoots, and then I'm going to be in Pittsburgh the next week after that to go do some more collab shoots. And then I will be at XBiz Miami in May.
Oh my God, she's going to be wearing a 6-ass two-piece.
I'm so fucking excited. I'm going to be on a beach, hopefully on a yacht, my first yacht, because I deserve to be on a fucking yacht. Damn it.
You ain't gonna cut up on the yacht, is you?
Yes, I want to cut up on the yacht. I want to fucking twerk topless, naked on a yacht, damn it.
I like her. She just remind me of my homie, Ro. That's right. She was a theater girl. So with that being said, because I done held her up here for an hour, and it's a lot we didn't get to, so you know what that means, people. We got to bring her back. So the question I have to ask this sexy young thing is, can I call you a smoke buddy?
Yes.
See, they say no more. She's a smoke buddy. That means, you know what it means for smoke buddies. They'll be back here on the Smokers Lounge, and we're going to bring her to the premium smoke room, where what happens in the premium smoke room stays in the premium smoke room. That's right. We get more dicey. We get more candid. We get more open. We get more wild. We get more unpredictable. A titty might pop out. It might stop their oral skills with a popsicle or a banana. You don't know unless you subscribe. 5 premium podcasts for you to enjoy for $4.99 a month. And you can only watch it on Spotify. That's right. Spotify has video like that on YouTube, and you can only watch it there. So with that being said, Zuri, can you please tell everybody where they can spend their good money on your sex ed?
Oh, yes. You can spend your good shmoney on my OnlyFans, onlyfans.com/Zuri Love. That's ZURRILOVE. Yeah, 2 R's. Also, you can find me on ManyVids. I'm too high to remember that username right now, but you can also find me on my Twitter, ZURIL0VE.
Yeah. And the links will be in the description, ladies and gentlemen, as you always know. So all you have to do is just click the link, it'll take you right there. So, as you hitting that, and as you know how we always end these things all day, every day. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience? We haven't learned anything. Smoke this over. Go get the merch. Say goodbye, Miss Love.
Bye.